Just down to earth. I know he's kind of loud and obnoxious, but so are all of us bikers.
You're listening to Loud and Obnoxious. And now, here are your hosts, Korey and Dave.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in once again to Loud and Obnoxious. I'm Korey. I'm sitting across from Dave.
Hello, world.
To the left of me is Halfpint.
What up?
A.K.A. Marlon Mealer.
A.K.A. MySpace superstar.
We'll get to that in a moment.
Sure we will.
I'm sure everybody's excited to hear what that's all about, because I know I am.
I'm not.
And to the right of me is nobody.
We're a man down again. Put that in the notes.
So, yes, we are Loud and Obnoxious. You can check us out at menrule.net. That's where you will find our show. We have multiple shows there that we do every week. Fantastic shows, some of the best you will ever hear. So tell your friends to go to menrule.net. Follow us. We'll follow you back. Go to iTunes. Find us on iTunes. Leave us a review and a rating. We're on Stitcher Radio. Halfpint, this is your job.
Yeah,
where we're supposed to be
why
at.
is Korey doing the heavy lifting
Okay,
here?
we are on Stitcher, iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Google Play, and RadioVegas.rocks.
Thank you, Las Vegas, for making us Thursday and Sunday's #1 drive time radio show.
All right.
That's fantastic.
And thank you, WGNS, for making us Murfreesboro's #1 radio show. Still in the air.
We will always be
2
thankful
years.
for WGNS.
WGNS radio. And
So-
if people are here this loud, they're like, "What is going on
Yeah.
right now?" Just go with it. We're on WGNS radio. If
That's
you
right.
are a press if you're a
Go
person that gives out press passes,
Yes.
Go to WGNS's website.
we're on there.
We're on
All
there.
right.
So real quick, I don't want to take too long on this, but you mentioned Google Play, and I know Androids, whatever, it was a big deal for Android users. We're on there. Is it still like the same thing? Like there's not very many podcasts on there?
There's a lot.
There's a lot now.
I figured
Because I
that.
know at one point,
It exploded.
at one point
probably.
I saw our friends Does Up a Geek podcast. They had posted that they were on there, and like there was literally 6 metal or rock podcasts on there, and like they were one of them. I mean, it was been a couple weeks, but I'm sure now everybody knows about it, right? And it's just
Oh,
everywhere
I'm sure
now.
it'll grow, but I checked it out the other day, and there's quite a number of shows on there. So, I mean, it's similar interface. What they want to do, I've read, is compete with iTunes.
Sure.
You know, they're not going to be able to do that, but they can at least compete with them. I mean,
Kinda
there
like they
are,
compete with Facebook.
yeah, they could
And
probably
Google Plus. Is Google Plus still a thing?
Google Plus it's out there. There's
It's
people
out
on
there.
it.
Is
You
it-
know, it's like a
Well,
it's
is it
like a
like-
desert. There's people.
Would you compare it to, I don't know, MySpace?
Oh, MySpace. Last week, we discovered that Halfpint was a MySpace superstar. Now, Korey was on MySpace. Your band was on MySpace.
Yeah.
My band was on MySpace. Little did we know that Halfpint, you were a solo artist on MySpace.
Yes.
And
He's getting nervous. He's sweating.
here's the problem with Halfpint. If you just come clean with this stuff, but you tried to block this account once again. You tried to block your friend list on Facebook at one point.
You know what's funny? I think I tell you every single week, once a week, dude, if somebody asks, just say, yeah, it's there. Boom. And that takes the fun out of
Then
it, man.
you
But
got-
you're trying to block it. You're trying to do this. You're trying to say no. You're trying to say whatever. Dude, that makes it fun. It makes it, that's like, to David, that's a challenge. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to break it. I'm going to get into MySpace. Forget Justin Timberlake. I don't care. I'm breaking into MySpace, man. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm finding some Halfpint, and we're gonna play it the upcoming week. So I'm pretty sure you're about to hear some original.
I have not
Halfpint.
heard this.
Now,
in
what
years.
was your? Now, what was your like? What was your name? Like, my band at the time was called Derailed.
It was my.
You had Chump Change.
Chump
I mean, who did you have?
It was me. I was Marlon Mealer going there.
Marlon
AKA
Mealer.
Backwards, be at peace.
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
that's
a,
right.
That was a
That's
stupid
right.
phase.
So
I
now
went
were you Marlon Mealer, like a capital M, a capital E-ler? Like
I don't
I'm
know.
Mealer.
I
I'm
don't-
Marlon Mealer.
I thought about doing that. That
yeah.
was.
Yeah,
that was
see?
an
There
idea.
you go. Or better yet, capital M-A, capital M-E. So when you spell your name, it's mommy.
You do have
that's
some
not-
other issues. Now, this song we're about to play, give us the. It's called "I Want to Be Her
No,
Man."
it was crap.
No, it's called-
crap.
Well, and last week we did our own version of it.
We did.
I wanna be her man.
I wanna be her man. It's pretty good. That's a good tune. Is it similar to that?
No.
Okay. Give us the inspiration. Who was the we talked last week about your love for Casey Hannah.
Oh,
And I reached out to her on Facebook. Still waiting on a answer. So that's not a good sign. But you asked her out in high school at a young age. I think we missed this last week. He said he was full of confidence.
No, it's not
really.
full of
You're full of confidence.
Oh,
in high school?
do you really want to check me on this?
Yeah, I knew.
You know I listened back.
I know
What-
you
hey,
did.
hang
Okay,
on,
I
hang
said
on,
it.
Hang on. Rewind a minute ago, and I said, just admit.
Yes.
Admit whether you're wrong or whether something exists. If David is going after you, he already knows it's there. So he listens to the episode so he can edit or whatever he's got to do to it. So he went back and heard it that you said
yes
multiple
multiple times.
confidence.
So you had confidence in high school.
I did.
You said this on the show. Yes?
I did.
Okay, all right.
I did.
So was
Done.
Done.
See, he's
It's
moving
over.
on. You see how he did that? You see how he goes, okay, so that means he's moving on. See how simple that was, buddy?
I want to be her man. Who inspired this song? There's every song is inspired by a girl or an event or a moment in your life, okay? Most of the songs, I would imagine.
Unless you're 16-year-old me and you're trying to write some hardcore rap lyrics.
Well, that's still inspired by something. You're trying to be like a gangster rapper,
true.
you know. So who inspired I Want to Be Her Man? Because we're about to play it here.
It was Casey.
All right.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
So Casey Hannah, that's her name, right?
Yes.
Casey Hannah, let's get into this song. I Want to Be Her. Don't take your headphones
I'll take
off.
my headphones because
You can see this on video. So
You're listening to Loud Obnoxious on WGNS. Casey Hannah, this one's for you.
This one goes out to you. All right, here we go. Great quality right here. We need you to listen where we can.
No.
Yeah, come on. Put your headphones on,
This is
dude.
horrible.
Put your headphones on. Come on. It sounds like
Sounds like an early 90s song.
it's I hate the world today. What song is that? Oh, I'm a bitch. Yeah.
Paula, whatever, is that her
No,
name?
it's Alanis
Oh, that's the.
Morissette.
No, not
No,
that's
it's Paula Cole. It's
No.
Meredith Brooks.
Meredith Brooks. There you go.
Brooks.
Paula Cole had to sing the other
There we
song.
I want to be the one who sings your lullabies.
Sings you lullabies?
Down.
I want to be the one who'll never let you go.
Yeah.
I'll both say I love you.
Horrible.
It's like boys to men here.
I want to be the one you love. Be the
Oh,
one I
baby.
need.
How many streams did he have? Do you
I
know?
won't with you forever.
Whatever was on the keyboard.
No streams, like on
The
MySpace.
one
I
who
don't
never
know.
tells you
5.
goodbye.
5. Over 8 years.
Yeah, over 8 years.
Is there a chorus? Let's make a chorus for this right now. Ready?
There is no chorus.
I wanna be your man. Oh, I didn't know where this was going.
That was good. That was perfect.
You know
no,
what-
it's got to be the rap. The rap verse has to be coming up here.
All right,
after
here we
the-
go.
after the
Corey's
second
gonna
verse.
rap
Yo.
it. Corey's gonna do a real rap. Give us a hook right quick. Come on, Halfpint. Put on your headphones. We need a hook. I wanna be your man.
I think this is going
Here
back
we
to
go.
the
Yeah,
verse right
it
here.
is.
Uh-oh.
I thought that was you doing something. Like,
Put this on. This is
What
good.
is that?
This is good.
this is the part I'm gonna rap.
That's what
with
this
right
is.
Here,
That's
yo.
what this is.
Yo, I'm sitting here with my man Marlon Mila. Check it out. Check it out. He's on MySpace because he's a huge rap star. Check it out. He
That
likes
was me
this one goes
trying
out to
to
Casey
do the-
Hannah.
this, I know how to do
Yeah. Word up.
Really?
That's what I'm talking
no,
about.
You're-
Yeah.
I'll never cheat you. Still behind. I want to be the one who holds you. And then I'll kiss you. And the rain shines in snow. I want to be the one who lets you die.
Production on this is amazing.
You know what's funny is that the actual music, I mean, I don't know about the keys, but the actual music isn't that
It's
bad.
not that bad.
It's really not that bad.
That's
dude.
why I want you to listen. I'd like to hear your commentary while the song's playing.
That was.
This
that
is
was,
a total like.
I could never. Those keys right there. I can never sync it right. I don't know why. I just never could.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
it definitely sounds like a late '90s, early 2000s song.
Yeah.
Like what was that?
Something like Ender might.
What was-
him and Ender Bowen could get together?
Oh, that'd be great.
But this.
Yo, I'm
I was
back
trying
on the
to.
microphone.
I was trying to figure out
Here
like
we
an
go.
instrumental to do here.
What are you going with here? Like,
I have-
give me a melody right
I
now.
thought it
What's that?
sounded good.
Yo.
So,
Yo, my man Marlon Mila, he wants to feel ya. Casey Hannah, check it out. Let him do it.
2006 MySpace.
Yeah.
That's it.
Peace.
There you go.
I was just like that
Oh.
was. That was just me.
That's him. No, that's not us. There you go.
That was just.
Word.
All right.
I mean.
Now, what's amazing? Okay, so that is what it is. I mean, I would have liked the chorus in there. That'd been great. I mean, there literally was just, I want to be your
What's
man.
that guy? What was that song from like the late '90s? And the guy just talked over the, and then like he sang the choruses. He was just like, "Hey, what's going on?" And it was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And he sang. It was. I want to say like, what was his name? And he was like, he just kind of talked. He's literally just talking over. He was just like, yeah. And then I was going like this, and then I was going like that.
Yeah,
and then
it's not that standing outside a broken payphone or something. Do you remember that song? I thought there was a lot of talking in that.
I think the dude had like long blonde hair or something like that, kind of
wow.
dorky looking or something.
How do you feel about that? Was it that bad?
Yeah, I think it was horrible.
Okay. Well, then we discovered, I did, that you had a MySpace page, that you were a podcaster of sorts.
I was a podcaster?
Well, I mean, you were a broadcaster on YouTube. You had your own YouTube series called Marlon's Halfpint's Point. Okay. And so we discovered this is episode 1, the beginning. Here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome to the first edition of Halfpint's Point.
Uh-oh, listen to that. Oh.
Now it's just basic stuff.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Halfpint's Point. We have a
This
lot
was
of
so
excitement going
horribly
for you guys
scripted.
today, as I have an
I fired the writer
exclusive
of the
interview
show
with
like
Valerie
50
Dean
times
Story
over.
live at the Station Inn.
Exclusive
Also, we'll be
interview with
showing off
who?
Some new segments will be debuting on this show.
At the Station
so let's
Inn?
get started with the first one.
That was a friend of mine.
Uh-oh. Movie of the week. Here we go, Corey. This
God.
why are we?
Hey, wow, what?
This ought to be good. Here we go. Movie of the week.
Yes, this is our movie of the week, and this week I'm going to be talking about Batman Begins. Cue the footage.
Cue the.
Cue the footage.
This is a bit.
This is a bit.
Okay, I just got
All
a
a
message.
bit.
Something about express written permission.
All right. What I really want to get to is, so Halfpint's Point went on for a couple of episodes, but this is what I want to know.
Few.
This was 3 years ago. Here we go.
Okay, Mick, fine. I'll let you close it this time.
That was me.
Hold
But
on.
next time you owe me, I'm just saying. Alright, I don't know when the next episode will be, so I don't know yet. When I get around to it, I'm going to. I'm going to be working on a couple of big projects coming up.
Big projects.
But by the next
Yeah.
show, I should have a huge announcement. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
All right. So this was 3 years ago. This is the last.
This was not.
episode.
This is like 4 years ago.
Okay. What was the big announcement 4 years ago?
Don't even.
You don't even know. You're just saying that because
That's
he's gonna
like-
find out. You might as well just tell
No,
him. Now.
I think the big
If
announcement
I could
was
find that one out,
the big announcement.
I
I think the big
best.
announcement was me working on the hospital. That's probably it because I was going to work on that film.
So you submitted something on here for your. You went to film school, right?
yeah, that's
Halfpint?
what I
Okay.
did. That's,
And you submitted a video, but there was no audio in it at all. And this was your school project. Well, I thought that was a little.
it was my silent film. You had to do a silent film with no
Oh.
audio. That's why I did it like that.
Okay.
I
All
was
right, man.
good.
Well, that was. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Now speaking of projects, you have a bit of a friendship with one of our listeners. I would say. Is that fair to say?
Yes,
Who would this be?
Abigail Rich.
Okay. Tell me. Now we talk to you frequently, and I've yet to hear about you two having some DMs going back and forth. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. I mean, why have we not heard about this until now?
because it's none of your business.
Okay. Well, here's a voicemail.
Is that you sure you want to go with that route, Halfpint?
I'll go with that route for now. I haven't heard the voicemails. She told me
No?
she left me once, or she left us once. So
Are you sure you want to go with that route?
I'm sure I do.
All right. So we got a voice message here on. I'll find it. I don't know. Tell us a little bit of Abigail Rich while I'm finding this voicemail.
She's a glamour model. It's really, she's from Texas. She's very proud of that.
What is it? What is a glamour model, Halfpint?
She poses in lingerie, wet T-shirts.
And how would you rank? I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're ranking her attractiveness, what would you give an Abigail Rich?
A 9.
Corey H, please.
Yeah.
You'd give Abigail Rich a
Yeah,
9?
man, yeah.
You'd give her a 9? Who else would you give a 9 to? What would you give Mandy out of Canada?
8.
Okay. What would you give Casey with a K from Nashville?
10.
10. Oh, so Casey with a K is the perfect woman ever? What would you give?
9.5.
What would you
9.5.
give Dixie?
Dixie?
Rat Tail fame.
I'd give her an 8.5.
Okay. So everybody, basically, what you're saying is, who gets a 5 in your world is what I'm kind of going at. Not any people would get a 5 that you mentioned, but I just want to know, like, Casey Hanna gets a 10. So you're basically
Martha Plimpton.
You're
Who's
basically
Martha Plimpton?
He doesn't know who Martha
Hillary
Plimpton
Clinton
is.
gets a 5. I'll tell you that.
Hillary
Just-
Clinton. Okay.
Oh, so somebody-
okay, there we go.
cool.
So old.
Attitude. No. It's,
And black people get all 5s, right?
no.
At least BBWs.
No.
You said you would never date a black woman.
I would. That doesn't
Is that
mean.
fact, Corey?
I
He
said
it.
that.
He-
I
he
said that.
it. He did. Okay.
Yes,
See,
I said
I'm
that.
liking this new headline. He's admitting
So
it.
you would never date a black woman. So you don't feel that's a little bit racist? Not racist.
It's
There.
just my personal preference. I thought we had a poll over this that basically said that it was my personal preference. Or was it 50-50? Was that the one that was 50-50?
I don't remember which one. I think they said it was okay, Halfpint.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's okay.
They said
but,
it's racist, but
it's okay for you.
Mm-hmm.
So what we can do, we can go 2 routes. I can try to find these voicemails. I don't know why Skype is so.
Bring up
like-
the voicemail. Let's go ahead and bring up the voicemail.
is it messing up again like you did?
I mean, I can't get it to pull. I can pull it up on my phone. So give me a minute while I'm holding this phone. Tell us about these DMs with Abigail Rich.
Please
And
do.
do not lie. Okay?
So let me
Corey,
just talking
steer
to
I'll
this.
tell you straight out there. She seems to be in a lot of. She seems to talk to you a lot. I'll just say.
Okay.
Has there been money exchanged between you and her?
No.
100% sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you sexted it with her?
No.
Have you seen nude pictures of her?
I have, but she never sent them.
Has she
I guess
seen
they're
nude
just-
pictures of you?
No, she has not.
Have you asked her if she wanted to see nude pictures of you?
No.
Would you be willing to show us your Twitter account with the DMs in it?
Oh man, he's picking up his phone.
Is that a yes?
Hold up. Let me.
No,
Okay,
no,
so-
no.
So where
yes,
did
I will be. Because
Where
I've
did
got 'em right
this?
here.
Explain this relationship. How did this?
That's true. How did this start? That is
Yeah.
true. How
one
did
of the
this start?
polls.
Yes.
One of the polls we did. I think it was the sexy one, the one who's the sexiest
Okay,
person on the show.
yes.
She actually sent me a message, and
Yeah, I remember that. But I remember that. But I thought this was going on before that.
no, it wasn't. That was.
I
the
think
first
we
time
could
she-
get her to call into the show right now.
Oh, I
actually.
think she would call into the show. 'Cause she
So
wanted
can
to
you
call
DM her
into
and ask her if she'll call into the show where we
Let
can
me-
verify these DMs? Because
this.
I don't believe you, Halfpint.
Did you see she posted another picture with our shirt? I hadn't seen
Yeah.
before. Did you see that picture?
A new one? No. Which one was it?
Had you seen it
I've
before?
seen it. No, I
You've
haven't seen it before.
Wait,
I haven't seen it
describe-
before.
You have
but
or have
I-
not?
I have not seen it
Yeah, I
before,
have
but
not
I
either.
saw it.
She's like standing.
Cowboy?
I think
I've
it's a
seen- I've
cowboy
seen
looking
that.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Okay.
I think I was
Yeah.
sent 2 of them, and I used the one in the shower,
okay.
which is, don't get me wrong, it's a great picture,
Yeah.
and then we appreciate,
Don't get me wrong.
any free press. But,
Right.
all right, you going to read those DMs to us?
So.
Or is
Let me-
Corey going to read them?
Oh, can I read them?
You want to read them?
Because
Yes.
last time
They're
Corey
not
read
bad,
them, you almost
They're
walked
better.
off the show.
They're better. No, they're better because they're not that. Because it's whatever.
Oh.
Even though I will admit there were like.
I'll make it worse than it sounds.
Of course.
I'm just gonna read what's on here. This is the first one right here.
That's the first one.
See, from March 3rd.
Okay,
I mean, no, I'm sorry, April 3rd. April 3rd. So 4/3 is April 3rd, correct? Okay. She sent the first one, unless you deleted them before.
Nope.
You never
Nope.
deleted any. Okay.
Nope.
Hope you're having a great weekend. Just so you know, I voted for you a few days ago. I think that Playboy Playmates vote should count as 10, don't you? You're a sweetheart as always. Thanks for your support. And yes, I agree. I always vote for you. They did this a few months ago, too. And then a smiley face with sunglasses that Halfpint sent. But now when I'm enunciating words, this is her capitalizing.
Okay.
But if you don't win, then it is rigged. Have a great rest of the weekend.
Oh, it's rigged.
Yeah.
You
It's from
too.
her.
I can tell you something about Corey. That poll Corey won, Corey should have won that like 85% to 0.
I know,
I mean,
I
let's be
know.
honest
It
here.
is honest.
I know producer Dave won't buy that, but Corey's votes were all legit because Corey has no internet presence.
No,
so
he did-
literally any vote he got was a legit vote. Okay.
Thank you.
While you're reading this, do we want to broke up the monotony? I've
This
got
says
your
new
voice-
message. Does that mean she just sent one?
Yes.
Oh, what's it say? Okay, so let's play her voicemail. It's either her or Mandy's.
You
Let's
know you
see.
can just hit new message and it'll pop down to the bottom. What'd she say?
Hey y'all, it's Abigail Rich calling, and I listened to your show tonight. Thank y'all for the shout outs. And I was talking with Halfpint earlier, so hope y'all having a wonderful weekend. Y'all take care now. Bye bye.
Please get her to call. Please get her.
Is that a real accent? Is she playing that accent?
Please get her. Did you tell her to call to the show?
Yes, I'm.
Okay, please.
The
Okay.
guy, I just said the guys want you to call. Is it the same number she called before?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's listen to a voicemail from Mandy from Canada real quick.
What's Abigail's Twitter. Just put it out there.
At Glam Model
Mandy
Abby.
from
Okay, we'll say it again. We'll say it again.
Really sad that I forgot to drunk dial you this weekend. But I did have a question. Is the slang term gitch or gotch just a Canadian thing? I'm not sure I've ever heard Americans say it.
Gitch or gotch? I've never
heard it.
I've never heard that before either. So I would say that is a Canadian thing.
I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna have to Google it to see what that.
Well, that's Mandy from Canada. So
go get you. Go get.
Gotcha. She's have to tell us, Mandy, when you listen, what these words mean. We don't know. So is Abigail Rich's accent legit or not? I mean, I guess we're gonna find out in just a minute. She calling in?
Hold on. What's the number?
Oh, okay. You know the number. It's. Did I give it to you the other day? I don't know it off the top.
Gitch.
Okay.
Hang on. Urban Dictionary came up first. Gitch. Men's or women's underwear.
Never
Pull
heard
your
of that.
pants up. Oh my God.
Go ahead. Keep reading Urban Dictionary.
Pull your pants up, wigger. I can see your gitch.
Woo.
And it says, see also gotchi. Is that the other word she said? Gotch?
Mm-hmm.
Gotchi? It says gotchi.
Gitch, gotch.
Gotchi, slang for underwear. Men's, women's. See also git. Yeah.
Okay, well.
We gave them a gothy pull so big his gitch was pulled right off over his head. Wow. No. Never heard it.
That is a Canadian thing.
That's all
that
Canadian.
sounds racist. If you want the truth. That sounds racist.
Yeah, we will, word we will never be using down here.
All right, so we're working on getting Abigail Rich on the phone, which will be pretty amazing. I mean, we don't do a lot of calls anymore, but if you want to call the number, you as a listener, you can call 615-538-5570. That's 615-538-5570. Leave us a voicemail. We'll play it on the show if we can figure Skype out. And
I just entered the number. So.
Skype is kind of screwed us, man. We had that number for years at 923-435-0792, and it just disappeared. How does that even happen?
615-538-5570. Put that in your phone. Drunk dial us when you're out with your friends one night.
So do people can still call the PWA show?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just the
number.
number.
Wasn't that set up with the number though?
I don't know, man. People started with the number. People started doing something with the Skype. I don't know if because 3 people logged in, it changed it or something. Because I think Dave logged in, you logged in, I logged in, and something happened. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah. Nobody was calling. It's not like there was a ton of people calling the old one. Now, we do have some podcasts to play that we were on this week from another podcast called Mixed Feelings Podcast. And this is a podcast I happened to find through just, Twitter and things like that. And they actually talked about us on their latest episode.
Were they like, oh my God, have you seen Loud and Obnoxious?
They said the D-Brew guy.
I haven't listened to him, but oh my God.
I'm sure they said nice things about me.
Yeah, one guy.
We're in the
so hot.
Mafia.
They said we're in the Mixed Feeling Mafia. Okay,
and you're gonna have to explain that one.
So basically, they're like people that listen to their show. So they get people from there's a bunch of listeners from Tennessee. So we're in the Tennessee branch of the Mixed Feeling Mafia.
So explain why. I mean, I know why just from looking at the picture, but tell us why it's called Mixed Feelings.
Because they're mixed. They're both mixed, and they talk about that on the show, and they talk about their life and things like that. But they did talk about us on the latest episode, and we'll go ahead and get in. We have gang names in the Mixed Feelings Mafia podcast.
She said okay.
Okay.
Abigail will be calling in. So
when?
I told her ASAP and gave her the number. So
this could be in the middle of this segment here.
Possibly.
That's all right.
That's all right. We're gonna do this.
Let's go with it like we always do.
Oh yeah.
Are you feeling nervous about this call?
Nope.
Not at all.
You're talking because we're gonna mute ourselves.
Yeah. This is gonna be you and her talking. Just tell her we're not.
He's gonna have to do his Donald Trump voice.
All right. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, I really like it. That's all I have to say right now, smiley face, because I should really be studying for an important math test that I have tomorrow from your little Norwegian white-ass lemon drop I came up with. So, first off, we had Korey, Dave, and then an additional Dave, and Halfpint. Dave, a second Dave. They're a dash of Dave with a Dave on the side. A little dollop of Dave.
That'll be your guys' new podcast name. Go. Dash of Dave.
I like it.
So they're from Tennessee, so we'll be adding them into our Tennessee Hilltop Hoochers.
Are they Kentucky or Ohio?
But they have
Georgia.
a podcast called Loud and Obnoxious, which future Cassie will display below. They're part of the Men Rule Network, and you can find them on Twitter at loud_obnoxious_, or you can go to menrule.net, and you'll see them in their show along with several other shows that are part of that network. So here is what we got going on here. We're going to add to the Hilltop Hoochers
So I've named Korey the cold cut sliceroni. Dave the Buster Papacucci. You know you like that. Davey the Gravy Mankini. And then Axel Halfpint Serpentino. Do you want to read this?
Adding on to the Hilltop
Wow.
Hoocher, the
Wow.
Tennessee Hilltop Hoochers, who are in charge of making our 200 proof champagne called God's Vagina. I cannot speak today.
It's because you're hungover.
No, I'm not. I already got that out of the way last night.
Oh, then you're just an idiot.
Loud and Obnoxious crew are in charge of working the streets. Axel Halfpint Serpentino is small dude that sings pretty much exactly like Axl Rose and has even grown his hair out and dyed it red to fit the role. Drowning in Pussy, they use Axel's touring schedule as a cover for traveling around and finding new customers to buy our God's Vagina champagne. Korey, the cold cut sliceroni, is crazy and for some reason really good with a Ginsu knife.
True.
And will cut your face off it in thin slices and eat it on a sandwich if you refuse to buy our drink.
That's right.
Dave the Buster Papacucci is a slick motherfucker who bounces all of Axel's groupies away.
Yeah.
But usually just fucks them in a secret bathroom closet. Oh, broom closet.
Dave Brown.
Bathroom closet's even better.
He's going to like that.
Davey the
He's gonna
Gravy
love it.
Mankini is good with money, so he handles that shit. But he also is a freak and wears a manly bikini under his three-piece suit.
Got me.
His signature move is to sneak up behind you and pull the
Mitt
string
Romney?
from his from his triangle top out of his sleeve and strangle you with it.
Where are they getting this?
They just make it up.
They make it up.
They wrote this. They made other stuff
Yeah,
up.
they nailed it up.
Okay.
Are they high?
So they're in the fucking mafia now.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
So we're in the
Thank you.
mafia. We're in the
Thank you.
Mixed Feelings Mafia. So
Cold
thank you
cut.
so much.
I
Cold
like cold
cut.
cut. You know what's
Axel.
funny is I
Axel.
don't think that's the first time anybody's ever called me cold cut.
Are you serious?
I think somebody might have called me cold cut. Remember, dude used to call me cornflake.
Oh yeah, bartender guy.
Douche.
What are you saying? So Halfpint shows me a message that all the calls are going straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
You sure you gave her the right number?
I gave her the right number.
I mean, I don't know, man.
538-5570, 615 area code.
538 55. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
I don't know either. That means it gonna work
Just-
or is it?
Doesn't sound like it.
I mean, I don't know why it's not working. Okay, so
Skype?
anyways, so Mixed Feelings.
Just tell her, sorry, we don't
yeah.
know what's going on.
Go follow them on Twitter at Mixed Feelings PC. Go check out their podcast at mixedfeelingspodcast.com.
They sound pretty funny, man.
They're cute too. I mean, they're real
yeah,
cute.
they sound pretty
It's a
funny.
funny podcast. I've learned in the last couple of weeks that the secret really to a good podcast. And I feel there are way too many podcasts out there. Like that's a big shocker, but you got to have personality. Like if you don't have personality, I don't care what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and these girls got a lot of personality. They're fun. They're cute.
They wrote all that stuff. They made that stuff.
You just made it up.
That's hilarious.
And they got a you go to YouTube, they got really good video of them doing the entire episode. So yeah, I like them, man. It's cool podcast checked out. So thank them for mentioning us on the show, and we'll see if we get a bump in the ratings or
There you
not.
go.
But either way, it's fun. So there we go. I don't know what's going on with Skype. I don't know. Are you sure she's calling the number correctly? It's the
I
thing.
mean, if it's going to voicemail, I mean,
Let me let me try to call 615. What's it? 5. What is it?
538-5570.
Yeah, it's on my phone now. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna call it right now and see what happens.
This is amazing. So, what would you like to if Abigail calls in, what's the first thing you're gonna ask her? Is that a
How's her
relaxant?
week been? No, I'm not gonna ask if that's a relaxant.
How is your?
I'm
how
not
has
gonna-
your
I'm not
week
gonna
been?
do that. I'm not
How's your
gonna-
week
I'm not
been?
gonna be that-
You're not gonna ask her how her week's been.
I'm gonna
How's
ask
your
her.
week
All right,
what
let me
she-
work on this for just a second. Keep going. I like this.
I mean, I don't. I'm not. Why would I ask her about to relaxant? Because
Is this not a live feed on this phone right here?
It's a little bit delayed.
Okay, because I'm
It's a
like,
little
whoa,
delayed.
that's really weird. Nobody's moving.
Nobody's moving.
nobody's moving.
Yeah. So, are you like when you're DMing her, you're like, yes, this is gonna be my girlfriend someday.
No.
Like, yes, we're gonna.
You sure about
I'm gonna-
that?
Yes,
have
I'm
you talked
100% sure about that.
Have you talked about going down to Texas and meeting her?
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you talked about her coming up here and meeting her?
No.
Everybody loves Nashville. I'm sure she's thought about coming here. So what if she was like, hey,
Yeah, what if she wants
hey,
to come
sweetie,
up
I'm
here?
coming to
Well,
Nashville.
You mean like and come and check out the CMA Fest?
Yeah, the CMA Fest. No, what if she's just coming to Nashville?
I
A lot of people come to Nashville. It's the it town in America right now.
It's an it town.
It is.
Thank God don't live there anymore.
To people outside Tennessee, you live in Nashville.
I know, but even though I live in Murfreesboro or Smyrna, and I'm gonna live in Murfreesboro. But anyway.
Anyways, Halfpint. So if she's like, hey, let's go get a drink, would you get a drink with her?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Okay, and then what if it went a little bit further, though?
Don't think it'll go any further than that.
You sure about
I mean,
that?
why do you say that, though?
I just don't think it will go any further than that. I just don't think that.
Can we call her?
No.
She said, no, we cannot call her. We have her number right here.
You have her number?
Because you just called or something?
I mean, she called a voicemail. She gave us a number just the other day. I mean, I can't find it, but yeah. Ask her if we can call her. Ask her if we can call her.
I'm just saying, she called me on Sunday. She called me from an unknown number. So.
No, her number showed up on our thing. Ask her if we can call her, and we won't give the number out on the air, and see what happens.
So she called you. Okay, now talk about this conversation again. What did she say? What did you guys talk about?
See, he told me before the show started they had not talked on the phone.
No,
so
we have talked on the phone.
No.
Didn't he message the other day saying that they did talk on the phone?
Yeah, I did say that.
And then you told Dave that they didn't?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyway, what was the conversation?
You told me they didn't.
She was just trying to. She was like, don't let you guys get to me and stuff like that. That's pretty much it.
Okay. So were you like DMing like, forget these guys, they're mean?
No.
And she was like,
no.
I'll call you, baby.
No.
I'm sensing some bullshit here, man. Aren't you, Korey? Something's not adding up here. You're being a little bit too dicey with the information here.
How am I being dicey with the information?
Give me back. Let me read the DMs. I'm gonna keep on going.
Get her to call, dude. Come on. This is happening. This is the cold call to end all cold calls, dude.
Man. Does she work at McDonald's?
She might.
He's got to do his Donald Trump voice. Hey,
it's me. It's Donald Trump.
You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired.
Hey, you should be Donald Trump and call up Ted Cruz.
Do we have his number?
I'm just saying, I could be Ted Cruz. You're Donald Trump.
I just won. What do you think about that, Cruz?
Hey, I got to drop out. I just got my Vice President, Claire Floriani, and it just didn't work. Trump,
really?
Trump,
Are you sure it wasn't me beating your ass like I do in every state
Trump,
around
why
here?
you got to be like that? Behind closed doors, you're not that mean. Come
No.
on,
I
come
am
on,
me.
Trump.
Okay. Hey, look. You know what the Republicans have told me to tell you something. All the Republicans have told me to tell you one thing. Guess what it is? You're fired. Get the hell out of my office. Get the hell out of my country. Okay? Are you even American? I'm gonna have your immigration status looked at. Okay?
Oh yeah, you're racist.
No, I'm not racist.
Right, give me your number. Give me your
All
number.
right,
We're gonna figure this out. Where's the number?
What number?
It's like strolling and stuff. What is this? Hey, can you give me some money? What is this? Thank you for your time. # bicep babes. So he wants me to buy his product, endorse it, promote it, and sell it for free.
That's from her.
Halfpint, you said there was no money exchange.
No, there was no money exchange.
Are you being serious?
There was no
Let me see.
No, I'm trying to find the phone. Hold on, I'm trying to find the phone number.
5-3. Give me.
No, babe. 6 people in the world have her number. We're 7 because. Okay, tell her to call. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We've got her number. It's on my phone. 931. Try to have her call this number. 931-674-1311. Let's see if that works. That's my that Gmail number.
Okay, it's 931.
674-1311. 6 people have her number in the world. I literally can go in here and re-download Skype and get it. Skype, it sucks. It's like it doesn't have all the calls in here. It's just got like it's just got certain calls in here.
There.
So I can't really understand.
Okay, there you go.
Like, so you look at your history on your phone. It'll show every call you've ever got.
Right.
This one here is
Skype
just like
do that.
random calls. Like, oh, here's a call from March 2nd, 2016.
This is riveting talk right now.
It is.
Guys. This is amazing.
It is amazing. It's
wow. Thank you so much for this conversation, Halfpint.
I read about the bicep babes.
So
he followed both of us, and then he sent us both a message like saying
the bicep babes.
Is she calling right now?
She said okay.
So
all right.
You had a few things you wanted to discuss tonight. You had Halfpint's MySpace page.
Yes.
Got it.
You had
Halfpint and Abigail Rich.
We're doing that right now.
Mixed Feelings Podcast.
Mixed Feelings Podcast.
The voicemails.
Okay.
I did officiate a lesbian wedding.
How did that go?
How was that?
How did that go?
It went good, man. We did on top of a rooftop. I had a little thing written out. Said
so
some
how long
words.
did it, how much did you talk like?
It was like 10 minutes. I had something really long written out, and they're just like, no, let's keep it short. I was like,
okay.
Your wedding,
That's
your
cool.
rules. So I read
Boom, boom.
some from like 1 Corinthians 13, and then blah blah blah, and did it, man. And they got
That's
married, and I was
crazy,
there,
dude.
and there's some pictures out there that show it actually happened, and some people
Cool.
from work were there. So it was pretty fun little event. And
That's cool.
then we went out for my birthday on Saturday.
Yeah, man. How's that?
That was fun.
Cool.
Went downtown, did some karaoke, drank a lot, had fun, typical stuff. So
Cool.
not too bad.
Oh.
There we go. All right,
Halfpint got scared.
here we go.
It's you.
Speak. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're doing good. Halfpint's getting a little bit nervous here, so we're gonna have to walk him into this phone call, but it'll be all right. So, Abigail, thanks for calling in the show. We are talking about basically you and Halfpint seem to have like a little connection here, some chemistry, which is good. What do you like about Halfpint? I guess that's
Everything. What's not to like about him?
Halfpint. What is there not to like about you as a person?
I have no idea.
All right, you got to talk to her.
What?
She's literally on the phone right
This
now.
is your chance. You've been DMing all these weeks, so now you can talk to her on the phone. Look. I know the millennials don't know how to like, spit game anymore because all they got to do is
There is no
do Twitter
game. Yes,
and
I know.
what's that thing? Tinder. You got to be able to
Abigail,
speak to women.
are you familiar with Tinder, the app?
I know of it,
Okay.
but that's about. I heard the word, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Halfpint,
good enough.
Tell her what Tinder is and why you were on it.
Tinder is basically a dating app where it's where the term swipe left, swipe right. If you swiped one way, you like someone. If you swiped one way, another.
Oh, yes.
That sort of deal.
Hillary Duff was on that for a while.
Was she?
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Explains a lot. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've heard that. So
I didn't know she was on it.
Yes. Anyway, hey, I'll say hello to everybody. Imagine Korey and
Yes.
D-Brew and Producer Dave.
Producer
and-
Dave is not here, but
yes.
He is not. Oh,
No.
well, y'all can tell him I said hey.
I will
do that.
I will.
So Corey is curious. Is that's your actual accent, right? You are.
There's
from,
no playing that
you're
up
from
because
Texas.
that is
Okay.
that is a Blanche Devereaux accent right there.
All right, let's clarify something right now, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I don't have an accent.
Oh,
Y'all have the accent. This is how normal folks talk.
There you go.
You're right. I apologize. That's 100%
Apology
true.
accepted. Yes, this is how I normally talk. I'm Texas born and bred.
I like that accent. That's a nice accent.
So I guess the big
Well, thank
question. Yeah, what's going on with you in the next couple of months? I mean, getting more photo shoots going on.
Oh, Lord, yes, I have lots of photo shoots. I have one coming up. It's called the White Tape Project.
do tell.
It's where I went and, y'all have heard of the Black Tape Project, right?
Yes, we have.
This one's with white tape.
Okay, there we go. Not bad.
There you go. All right.
So so that's going to be for everybody to see, I guess. And Halfpint wants to
Yes.
know. Halfpint is. Do you ever travel to Nashville? Like, would you ever set foot in the great city of Nashville, Tennessee?
I have. I actually went to the CMAs there once with a musician, and actually he's an actor, playing musician or something, I don't know. But I actually do. I do go there. Yes, I do. I travel all over the world. I've been to Paris and London, and I go everywhere for photo shoots. I stay real busy.
So are you going to ask her if you can take her out for coffee or dinner next time she comes to town, Halfpint? What do I have to do? I mean, do I have to set this up myself? You're here in the room with us. Can Halfpint take you out for at least coffee or something next time you are in town?
Absolutely. I'd be honored to go out with him.
All right. Thank you.
There
There
you
you
go,
go.
Halfpint.
I mean, I don't know how much of a conversationalist he'll be. I mean, I don't know what these DMs are about. How would you rank his DM skills? I mean, are they pretty good or is it?
Oh, outstanding.
So it gets pretty dicey, I guess. Spicy? Is it
Oh, babe, I can't tell you everything we talk about,
All
but
right.
I'll say it's outstanding.
Outstanding. There you go.
Halfpint,
Only
good job.
only small in stature and name. There you go. Halfpint.
Good job,
you have
Halfpint.
anything to say to Abigail? I mean,
it's good to hear from you.
That's it.
Hey, likewise, babe. I enjoyed talking with you before. But we've talked before on the phone.
Yeah, we have.
yeah.
okay. Oh,
I heard
okay.
this was
Oh.
not true before the show started, but there we go.
So it is true.
It is
It
true.
is very
Oh, yeah,
true.
we have actually talked about a lot of things.
Okay, good.
This, I mean, is there anything you could tell us? Just one topic you talked about? I mean, because he's like really not telling us anything here.
No, babe, I'm not going to share that with y'all.
There we go. Well, all right. Well, where can people find you at? We send people your way. Tell us where you're at on social media.
Well, I am on just about every social media site there is except Facebook. I don't like Facebook. But I'm on Twitter. If y'all tweet me, it's at Glam Model Abby. I personally answer that. Now, I have a team of 27 on staff that handle a lot of stuff for me because, honestly, I am just a strawberry blonde model. Okay? It takes a lot of people to make all this stuff happen, just like y'all know. You got your team there for your show. Mm-hmm. And but you can reach me on Twitter. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on Instagram. And, of course, my website, supermodelabigailrich.com.
That's fantastic.
So I'm always like talking, folks.
Yeah.
I do follow y'all's show. I do listen to y'all's show. I listened to it last time.
Yeah,
we appreciate that. Yeah, we definitely appreciate that.
Really appreciate you and taking time to take a picture with the shirt.
We sent you a shirt. You took a picture. That was fantastic.
People love that shirt.
Yes.
They love those pictures. They were.
Yes, they do.
Oh, I did too. Well, you know what? If you want, what we can do, and I'll see my manager. I don't know what she did with it, but I know she's got it because we keep everything.
Okay.
But if one of you listeners wants, we could even sign a picture for them and sign a T-shirt and send it to them.
All right, we can make it happen. That'd be great.
Y'all can do a contest or something, but it's got to be a devoted listener because y'all all know, everybody knows y'all got the best show there is out there.
Right. Well, thank you for that. We
we
feel the same way. So yeah, we'll definitely set that up.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
We'll get Halfpint to get in touch with you about the details on the contest, and I mean, we look forward to working with you in the future too. That'd be fantastic.
Yes.
Anytime y'all need anything, I'm just simple Texas country girl. Don't believe all that hype, okay? I'm just a Texas country girl.
Well, you've been great to us the past few months, so we really appreciate that. So, and thank you for calling in and talking to Halfpint.
You're welcome, and it's great to talk to all of y'all.
All right.
Thank you. Well, remember to follow Abigail at Glam Model Abby on Twitter. She will get back to you. She always gets back with us. So thank you so much, Abigail.
Oh, you're welcome. See you, Halfpint. Take care now.
Yep.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go. All right. There we go. So that was that.
First Playboy model to call into the show.
And Halfpint. Yeah, to call into the show. No, Amanda Mertz. Was she in Playboy?
Was she?
No, she was in Maxim.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So first one to call in. Not first one to be on our show. We had Alexander Van Zeeland on our old show.
Oh, yes.
I still count all of our old shows as our shows.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yes,
Good point.
But yes, first one on Loud and Obnoxious. First Playboy model.
Playboy
model.
Well, honestly, dude, I really like her, man.
I do too.
She's really cool.
I mean, Halfpint would say a freaking word to her.
I know.
I mean, what is the deal here?
I think he was playing it like, I've already talked to her before.
Tell us about the DMs, because she is implying heavily that you guys have had sexual DMs. Korey, what did you read out of that, dude?
I mean, there's more than you're telling us, Halfpint.
Never have.
Okay, we believe you.
Never have.
All right, man.
Yo, I seriously like. I really like Abigail. She seems very, very cool.
All right, we're gonna get into the news real quick. Your weekend, you went to Memphis.
Yes, I went to Memphis. Yes, I had a great time. I went to see my friend Hunter. We went to the Beale Street Music Festival.
All right, who'd see?
Well, the first night was Weezer. That's the big band I wanted to see. I got there late because my wife had to go to Australia at the last minute. I know it sounds weird, but family issues. But she went to Australia, so I didn't get to. She was supposed to go with me.
Right.
The music
They're not getting a divorce, people. I mean, I know ladies listening see it as a ray of hope.
Sunshine.
But no divorce this week, okay? So ladies, calm down. All right.
No,
so anyways, I got there later than we had wanted to, but I got there probably around 9 or so, but got to see Weezer. Honestly, I love their first 2 albums. After that, I never really got into them.
They've literally put out like 8 or 9 albums.
I mean, at least. And they played My Name is Jonas, and I was like, yes. And then literally they played 3 or 4 more songs, and I was like, I don't know. I haven't even heard these songs before. So Neil Young was playing. They had like 3 main stages, and Neil Young was playing at one. So Hunter and I, and we were there with a couple other people, were like, hey, let's go see Neil Young, because we're all huge Neil Young fans.
How many songs did you know about Neil Young?
0.
He didn't even play.
Well, I think it's because it was like a band.
He had a young band up there.
It was like Neil Young and the something.
Yeah, and the Justice or something like that.
Play
I will say
the hits, man.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you, but what I'm gonna say is, I am totally not a Neil Young fan at all. I don't like his politics. I don't like his whatever. I just don't. But I will say, for being 70 years old, he put on a really good show. And I don't know. It was a really
my
good show. I
dad
watched,
loved Neil Young,
Okay.
and I never understood it.
A lot of people love
I mean,
Neil Young. A lot of people love Neil Young.
He was talking about like a music video he did like 3 years ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, it's the cheapest music video ever made
Well,
because
here's
it's
the
him in his
great-
car lip syncing it with his dog.
The great who cares? The great Neil Young moment is when he was in the movie The Last Waltz.
When he had the cocaine, had to blow it out of his.
Has cocaine out of it in his nose while
Yeah.
he's singing a song. He's high as a
yes.
kite.
Oh yes.
Like this is part of the movie, or
Yes.
this is
Yes,
real?
part of the movie.
Oh, okay, like it doesn't really happen. Like
No,
he
it really.
no,
The
no, I
Last
mean, he's in
Waltz
the
is
movie.
a
It happened-
documentary.
Yes,
it's a documentary.
It's a documentary about the band's last concert, and when he came out to do like
the
two or
ba-
three
okay.
songs.
The band meaning
The
that-
band.
the song,
The
the
band.
the band called the band.
Yeah,
Yes.
the band called the
Dylan's
band.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Bob Dylan's band. And they were when
Oh,
he
that
came out
is
to do
awesome,
he
dude.
came out to do his couple of songs. He had a whole thing and had
That's
to
funny. I thought you were talking about
and they had to
that-
rotoscope it out. That was
Oh wow.
Yeah,
they
it was
actually
bad.
rotoscoped
I
it out.
thought you were talking about the waltz, whatever that Richard Gere, whatever movie that is, something about the waltz.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I
no,
thought
no,
you were- I was
no.
like,
No,
this
the
is-
Last
this is
Waltz, which
okay.
Check it out. It's a very good documentary.
Okay.
No, that's
But
one
I
of my
will say
favorites.
it was a good show. I didn't know any of the songs or anything, but it was good. He was very political without speaking in between songs. I'll just say that.
Yeah, he's a lefty.
But, yeah, it was good.
yeah.
But I don't want to say surprise of the day, whatever. 'Cause- So he closed out that night and we left and went home, whatever. The next day we went back and it had been raining. Luckily, it wasn't raining while we were there either night, but it was so muddy. I had to go buy boots because it was so muddy. And
Yeah, I saw your Facebook picture and I was
yeah,
like, holy crap.
I mean, it was really
Yeah,
it was
bad.
that
yeah.
used to be grass.
Wow.
That was grass. But so the next day, like Hunter was like, "Who you want to see today?" And I was like, "I want to see Cypress Hill."
Right.
And that was like at 7:15 or whatever. So we get there, and then we walk over there, and Cypress Hill starts playing whatever they're going, and like I'm sitting there like it's like 10-15 minutes in. Hunter looks at me and goes, "Dude, you could have told me you really wanted to see this band, like you're really looking forward to them." He's like, "You're hilarious." You're sitting there like you're like doing you're like videoing the whole thing. You know every song. You're like jumping up down. You're so excited. He's like, "Dude, we could have like been listening to him on the way out here or
Right.
something like that." He's like, "I didn't know you wanted to see him that bad." He's like, "You're hilarious, dude."
You know every Cypress Hill song?
I know a
know
lot
like
of
two.
I know I got their first 3 albums.
I had their first album and only listened to one tune on it.
How I Could Just Kill a Man.
Maybe their second album? Which song had
Hits from the Bong.
what's their big hit?
Insane in the
Married-
Membrane?
Insane in the Membrane, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Is that second album?
That's the second album.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, anyway, that's not the first time I've seen them, but
Right.
I don't know. I think it was just that thing. It just like I was not excited to see them. Like I was like, I want to see them, but I wasn't like, yeah. But as soon as they started playing, dude, man, it was amazing. They did such a great job. Eric Bobo was still playing with them. They had a different DJ. They said his name. I don't know his name, but Be Real and Sindog. I mean, they were still like totally into it, and like it was like 20 years ago, man. They did a really good job. And you know how like bands, like they've been playing the same song for 25 years or
Yeah.
whatever. They played those songs, but they just kind of changed them just a little bit, like just enough to where
Right.
it was probably keeping it fresh for them. But
Yeah.
like you still weren't like, oh, dude, why did you change that song? You know, some bands will just
Right.
change a song. You're like, why are you even playing that? But they totally, they were awesome in my mind, man. I thought they were fantastic. I watched the whole show. There was like 4 Vatos Locos right next to me, dude. It was, yeah, I swear to God. They were all wearing the same shirt. I was like, these dudes are in a gang. They were all wearing the same clothes and everything, dude. It was awesome, dude. But they did a fantastic job. So high praise to Cypress Hill, man. They still got it, man. They were really, really good, man.
Nice. It's always good to hear.
Megan Trainor played.
Oh, all about that bass.
Oh my God, dude.
And a future boyfriend.
Wow, it was. We were kind of joking, so we kind of like pushed our way up farther than we had been, like with any other band.
Oh wow!
And we were surrounded by gay men.
Oh,
Believe-
no,
if you
no.
believe that.
No, I don't believe that. No.
The dudes behind us, it was like a few. It was like 2 or 3 couples behind us, and they were from California. And I was like, oh, I couldn't tell. But the one dude was so cool. He was like your typical, like you look at me like, dude, you just got off a surfboard. Like his hair was bleached blonde, and he was like,
And they liked Megan Trainor?
I think the girlfriends did or something like that. But
okay.
we were me and Hunter and Justin were making fun of Megan Trainor, like, oh my God, we're such big Megan Trainor fans, whatever. And like he heard us behind it, so he started laughing. So we kind of turned around, and he started like making fun of him, fun of him with it. Anyway, we got like through 2 songs. Like, I gotta get out of here, man. This is so bad. It really wasn't.
It's bad for
horrible.
you.
Yes, it was bad for me. I'm trying to think who else we saw. Man, I would say we had a great time. If you get a chance to go to Beale Street Music Festival, man,
Do it.
fantastic. But I will say, Hunter says that it rains every single year.
Fantastic.
So, but it was a great time, man. It was a lot of fun. I had a real good time. I would definitely go next year. $100 for 3 days.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
I'd ask about your weekend, but I tried to call you to come hang out with me, and you said you were drunk. So that's the end of that.
I wanted to also mention that Bare Naked Ladies
were
band. Incredible.
Yeah.
Better Than Ezra
is not.
At least the singer lives here in Franklin, correct?
Yes. I don't know his name, but yes.
Wow. I don't know if I'm not saying they're on drugs. But
you're not saying they're on drugs, but it's kind of obvious.
Well, either they were on drugs or they were so bored with their own music that they played a medley of just these random songs. Like I remember a Sublime song, and it was just like it wasn't even the full songs. I'm like, I didn't understand what was going on. It was like probably 5 or 6 in the afternoon, so like, but there was still like a ton of people. I mean, there's still thousands and thousands of people there, and like they were watching them. We were just looking at each other, going, "What is going on?"
Maybe they're just bored, man.
But why play the show? Money?
For the money.
I mean,
for the money, man.
Just play your song.
Their kids are in expensive schools down here, man. They're in our favorite kind of school,
Montessori. Yes. Yeah. So, anyways, it was just really weird.
Well, if no one, I guess we didn't explain. My wife's best friend.
Oh yeah.
Kid is in school with the lead singer of Better Than Ezra. So one night, they hang out sometimes, and her name's Joanna. She's a huge Bare Naked Lady fan. So then the wife of the lead singer of Better Than Ezra, I don't know his name, she's like, hey, whatever the guy's name is with Bare Naked Ladies. I wish I knew these dudes' names. I don't know their names. She's like, he's over here. Come meet him right now.
That's like her favorite band.
Yeah, so Joanna went over there and met the guy. So, so that's how he's asking me, Better Than Ezra. So, and my wife got to go to a special concert they put on, and she said they were really good that night.
I'm sure.
I love Better Than Ezra.
And I'm sure they're great live normally, but for some reason that day they just chose to not play their own stuff.
Now, to be fair, I wouldn't know anything past those first 2 albums. Kind of like you to Weezer, me to Better Than Ezra. I wouldn't recognize them.
So did they have like 3 hit songs?
They had a Good.
Yep.
They had a Desperately Wanting. They had King of New Orleans, and then they've had other hits after that, but I don't know what they are.
I recognize 3 of their songs, but they were like few and far between. It was like they played one, and they played like 15 minutes of some random medleys, and they would play another one, and they played 15, 20 more minutes of a medley.
Yeah.
It was really weird. It was really weird. I didn't understand it. Because they could have been rocking it out. I mean, and they probably, maybe their fans thought they were rocking it out. I don't know. And I was thinking, well, maybe they played in Memphis last night or something, someplace else, and they're just like, hey, I don't know.
Burn out. Who knows?
All right, but anyways, I had a great time.
Good. All right, so we got to talk about this real quick, of course.
Yo, this is Donald Trump, and you listening to Loud and Obnoxious, the show that's exactly like me.
All right, man. Me. Let's talk about this. This is a reality. Like, this is not a movie. This is not fake. No. Donald J. freaking Trump is the Republican nominee for President of the United States of America. We have been talking about this guy on this program for 6 months now, laughing about it, endorsing him, then jumping off the endorsement, then getting upset, getting Halfpint's relatives to call in, them getting upset. This guy, I want to sink this in, Donald Trump is running for President of the United States of America.
Yesterday, as we're recording this, Cordamus became one step closer to having another correct prediction come true.
Okay, Cordamus is Korey's psychic persona. You honestly believe Cordamus?
Did you think he was going to be the nominee?
Hell to the no.
No.
You think Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States of America?
Yes, I honestly do.
Halfpint, yes or no? And will you vote for him at the poll? My kid asked me yesterday. They said, Dad, are you going to vote for Trump? And I literally said, I have no idea right now. I don't know. I would say no, but I'm going to vote. But
I would not vote for him. But
no, stop.
I've already voted for him.
You already voted for him. So what kind of nonsense is that? That's the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Hey, I wouldn't vote for him, but I already did. Right?
Halfpint, yeah.
I'm hoping there's a strong third party candidate that
Well, it's going to be like Bob Barr or something like that. Somebody you don't even know who it is.
It'll probably be like Bernie Sanders will probably come out and get all the college kids behind him or something like that.
Gary Johnson's my guy again. I guess I'll be pulling the Gary Johnson for Libertarian.
Yeah, but college kids actually got to get out of their beds and go vote.
I know, right? And God forbid if they
So,
actually got out of their
Halfpint,
beds.
will Donald Trump win president of the United States of America?
Yes.
Fox put out a poll today. Hillary Clinton is leading. This is according to Fox News, 54 to 41.
Okay.
No way he wins. There's no way, dude. Dave Brown said a couple weeks ago, he's not going to get the women's vote. He's not going to get the Hispanic vote. He's not going to get the black vote. So you think the majority of white people in this country conservative white people can
Who
get
are they
this
going to
guy
vote
off?
for? They're just not going to vote? They hate Hillary Clinton.
They don't hate her more than they hate Trump, though.
So they're going to vote for Hillary Clinton, or not vote at all.
I guess they
or
won't.
they're going to vote third party.
I guess they won't vote.
They're not voting third party. I can tell you that much.
But the Republicans don't love
they're
Trump.
They're going to vote.
They're,
no, they don't.
They're
but
sick.
But who do they hate more?
I guess they hate. That's a question. We will find out. Who do they hate more? Because, I said I was.
He's gonna, dude. I'm telling you, he's gonna calm down over the next.
He
month
did last
or 2
night.
months. He's
Did
gonna
you hear
calm
his concession
down.
speech? He
No,
said
I didn't
Cruz
hear
was a good guy. He respected.
Oh
his
yeah,
spirit.
I saw a tweet. Your tweet was like, did he call him a liar too, or whatever? Yeah.
So you think he's gonna get more presidential?
Yes, I do.
You think head-on debate 101 Hillary versus Trump? He can beat her in a 101 debate.
See, the only thing. No, I don't. And it's gonna get ugly because he's gonna call her ugly.
Yes, it's
And
gonna.
he's done.
He's gonna call her out live on national television.
But I think people hate Hillary so much they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like Buster Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson, man. It's gonna be like you're just gonna be like, what just happened? And people are gonna be excited.
You can't even make this shit up if you tried.
No, you really can't.
Stop. You voted for this man, Halfpint.
Yes,
you're
I
the
did.
reason he's in office, man. You understand that? Like, you're part of the problem here. You're not part of the solution.
Yeah, dude.
Just kill some time, please, because I'm a little bit disgusted with you right now. I mean, you're sitting here acting like, it's crazy. This guy's in office.
I
You
know.
voted
I know I did. I know I voted for him. I know I did, and I have to live with that for the rest of my life, that I voted for Donald Trump.
Why did you vote for him?
I don't know what it was in me. I don't know. I just voted, okay? I mean, I can't explain it.
Look, the Republicans did, I think I've said this before on here, but the Republicans did this to themselves.
They did do this to themselves.
They didn't, for one, out of all, whatever, 8 or 9.
12 or however
well, yeah,
many.
12
Yeah.
even or potential nominees, people running for the Republican nominee. I mean, who was really a contender? I mean,
none of them.
If we had to choose at the beginning, we would probably have chose Rand Paul. Correct? Am I right, David?
Yeah. I mean, I bought Rand Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Supported him monetarily, but then I realized, I voted for Rubio because Rand Paul dropped out by the time primaries occurred here. But who was a potential candidate? I guess Rubio.
I think Rubio was the biggest surprise for me as far as like not having any support. I figured he would at least be like, oh, he's cute, and get those type of.
And the stupid part is the Republicans have had about 4 years to get behind a candidate. They've had 4 years to go. Look, because that's how Democrats. That's how Obama won. The Democrats all got behind Obama and said, "We want you to be the guy after Bush." And then guess what? He won.
It's because the Republicans are so divided, so they can't. Wait. Get behind anybody.
What did you just say?
Obama wasn't Obama backed by the? I mean, he was.
Well,
never
remember
mind.
Hillary and Obama were running against each
They were
other.
I
running
thought
against each
Hillary
other.
was the person last time, and then Barack came out of nowhere and beat her.
He did. He's been a senator for like 3 years.
Yeah.
He has like 3 years of.
No, I think Hillary was the person last time.
And now she's going to be it again this time.
Well, I don't think she's as well received this time, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Definitely. She's definitely not as well. The whole Benghazi thing, the whole email thing, I mean, it's.
This son of a bitch gets into office, hypothetically. Trump wins hypothetically. Day one, I got a couple of questions. Number one.
Let me pull up the Constitution real quick.
Well,
he's in. No,
well,
if he wins,
Let me see what you're going to ask and see if it's actually live.
No, I'm asking you. I'm
him
going to ask you questions. I don't give a damn about the Constitution. I know the Constitution. What can they can't impeach him. He's in if he wins. It's fine.
No, it's not it. It's just
it's like if the Patriots win the Super Bowl, you damn Tennessee fans and Colts fans, Broncos fans just have to deal with it. Will you be alarmed? Honestly, this is seriously a question. Will you be alarmed if he's President Korey?
I will be.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Will you be alarmed?
I will be alarmed.
Will these people that claim they will move to Canada legitimately move? Yes or no? Any percentage of them?
0%.
Zero.
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
I'll go with the margin of error. I'll go with 5%.
I feel some of them will this time.
Go with 5%.
I feel the Hollywood people will. Now,
which is fine with
now
me.
I've heard Adam or JP of the Adam and JP show said he's out.
Look,
he's moving to Canada.
I look at it like this. This is my fucking country. I'm not
That's true.
moving because I don't like the president.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
This is
Yes.
America.
Amen. It is. Where are you
going to go? You going to go to Canada?
They're going to go to Canada.
Are you going to go to Mexico? Or are you going to? It's like
Well, you go to Mexico, you're stuck there if he builds that damn wall.
Look, this has happened in other countries. People do not like. I think it's David Cameron.
Yeah.
Right.
The Prime Minister of England. I think if that's the right guy, I know it's
Yes,
the
David
guy that
Cameron's
was after
the
Tony.
David Cameron.
Yeah.
David Cameron was after Tony Blair.
They hate that guy. Even his party hate that guy. So I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't hear about
it's this,
Britain's moving from the country.
It's this
It
generation.
just happens.
It's this generation.
They hated Bush. Nobody moved. Nobody's gonna move. They're stupid. Anybody who says that, I lose respect for you. I really, truly do. If you say that and you mean it, I lose respect for you. It's the lamest, stupidest thing you could ever say.
It's this generation's overhyping. Let's just try and make a big deal, even though really, in 6 months is something going to majorly change in 6 months. And to me, is my job going to change? Is the way I'm going to?
Is it? That's the question. Is your job going to change if he gets into office?
I don't know.
Will he be able to accomplish anything? Is your next question.
Will he have a Republican Congress?
Well, let me ask you this. Back in 2008,
even if he had a Republican Congress, will they back him up?
Do you understand the Republicans do not want this guy in? They're screwed.
So that brings me to my next question. They were talking about when Cruz was still in, they were going to have a contested convention or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, right.
Can the Republicans, whoever runs the Republican Party, whatever, be like, you know what? Sorry, dude, you can't be the presidential nominee. Is that possible?
Technically.
Yeah.
I mean,
guess.
what does it take? What do they have to do?
Call a vote.
I think they just they call a vote. Go. We're not doing.
Are
this.
they going to do it?
No, because the spokesperson, I can't think of his name, Rebus Prince. Yeah, he said no. This is it. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. This is the guy. He won fair and square.
100%. I guarantee you, what's about to happen. All these people who are saying, "I don't like Donald Trump. I don't like stands for." All these Republicans, they're going to go. He's a great man. He's awesome. Yeah. He's the one to be. He's presidential. They're gonna
have to
do a 180.
They don't have a damn choice.
Exactly.
Oh, this is.
And I'm telling you, dude, he's gonna stop calling women ugly. He's gonna stop doing all that stupid stuff, and he's gonna calm down. That's what I'm trying to say, man. And you're gonna forget that he even did this crap.
So who's his vice president's gonna be is the next big question. I'm curious who he picks. I mean,
it's obviously going to be a politician.
You would hope it was a woman.
It's not. It's not going to be anybody that was running. A lot of times I choose them. But why would he choose that? Because
could it be Sarah P.
It's not going to be Sarah Palin.
No, if it's Sarah Palin,
it's not going to be Sarah.
Wow.
Palin.
Sarah Palin's already done it once, so don't act like it's so crazy.
I'm not saying it's not crazy. I'm
so
just
who
saying.
does he need? Who does he need to run where he can reach out for additional votes? You're right. Sarah P's not going to get him any votes.
I would think it would be like
a black female, Condoleezza Rice.
Well, if
maybe
she
Dr.
would do
Rice,
it, I mean, if she would do it.
But she's making money being on the college.
I was going to say
football
Rubio.
Deal.
Google. I mean, is there anything on the net right now? There's got to be talk about this. I mean, this guy's got it now. He's going to be his daughter. I mean, I'd vote for his daughter
get every
over him.
21-year-old male. That's what I'm saying. That's why he has to pick somebody that people would vote for anyways.
Right.
Okay. Fox News. Here are the 4 names for him to be a contender.
4 names for him to be a contender. All right,
for him to consider. Sorry,
I'd say there's going to be a black person in there.
It's from Fox News. This is from Fox News.
Hispanic person will be in there. So I'm guessing.
I'm guessing
Marco
Rubio.
I've not looked. Rubio, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ben Carson will be on that list.
Hold on. Okay. U.S. Senator Jeff Sessions of Alabama.
Okay.
Former UN Ambassador John Bolton.
Okay. I don't know these people.
Congressman Jim Jordan of Ohio.
Okay. So these.
Where do they get these names? Why do they?
No idea.
And Kobe Bryant. This is from FoxNews.com.
So this is a joke.
It's all a joke.
Okay, it's a joke. All right.
Are those other 3 politicians dead or something?
No, John Bolton's still alive. I know who he is.
What I would guess, I don't think he needs any help in the South. This is what I would.
He does not need any help in the South.
So where does he need help at? He needs help in the
New
East
York,
Coast,
California,
or on the far West Coast. Now
he'll need the heartland if he wants to secure.
I'd give up the West Coast because you ain't winning that.
No.
I don't give a damn if you ran.
Democrat has not won California, or Republican hasn't won California since Reagan.
Bernie Sanders could be his damn running mate. He ain't getting California or Washington, Oregon.
What if he chose Bernie Sanders?
That would be great. I'm thinking for the East Coast, he's going to need some middle of the road. I mean, he's not like a hardcore conservative. What does that do for him? I mean,
Ben Carson will help Trump decide his vice president.
Oh, Ben Carson's going to help him decide who it is.
Yep. U.S. Senator Bob Corker.
I want you to start thinking about this shit, man.
Bob Corker's actually on the list to be a vice president.
This will be his cabinet. This will be his cabinet if he gets in office. Him, Carson, Palin will be on his cabinet.
Why do you keep on going to Palin?
What will she be,
Are they
though?
friends or something?
She endorsed. She was the first serious person to endorse him. He thanked her last night in his speech.
Yeah.
He said, "Thank you, Sarah Palin, for being there from the start." You understand? She put all the money in on him, and it hit. That's the key. If you put in early on this guy, you're a winner today.
Yeah.
Today. I mean, you may not be a winner in a couple months. This isn't even this far out. How many months do we have left now?
Dude, it's May.
5 months?
It is May, bro.
June, July, August,
5
September,
months.
October, November, 6 months.
Okay,
5, 6 months. Yeah.
Let the good times roll, man. I can't wait to see it play out. It's going to be fun. But he's good for ratings for TV. For Fox, CNN, MSNBC, they love it.
So what are you going to do if he gets in and that first day? Are you going to be nervous?
I'm not going to be nervous. I mean, I don't know that he's going to do that much as president.
I was about to say, honestly, I think he's going to do as much as Obama did.
I think he's going to hire a good staff around him, and he's going to let them make all of his decisions, and he'll get all the glory. And if anything bad goes down,
he just dishes out on his staff.
Push it on somebody else. He'll be like a football coach, like our GM. He'll be like a GM of a team.
So so let's go along with my theory that he's just going to calm down. So
Rubio and Kasich are on the list.
If he wins, is he just going to go, I won, I don't have to worry about this anymore, and just go crazy? Just go like,
I think the gravity of him getting into the White House would be like, oh shit, this isn't a joke. Like, I got to take.
You think he thought he was gonna get this far?
And honestly, if you're asking me, do I think he has good intentions in his heart? I think he does.
He's gonna make America great again, man.
I think he honestly believes that. I really do. I honestly believe he believes that.
Ronald Reagan believed it.
Well, it happened under Ronald Reagan. Are you disrespecting Ronald Reagan, dude? Because that's my favorite president of all time.
You like Reagan?
Just.
What do you not? Oh no! What do you not like about Reagan?
He voted for
friend?
Trump, but doesn't like Reagan.
Yeah, don't start because I'll destroy you if you start knocking Reagan. No, go ahead. You repeat like things you hear, and I don't think you really think about them.
I think you're exactly right.
What do you not like about Reagan? Go ahead, tell us.
Amnesty.
It was a weird time in our country.
No shit. Yeah, we lived
stuff, and then we voted the actor as president. So that
we elected a strong presidential candidate in office who helped avoid a war with Russia without shooting a single bullet. Now, how many people do you think could do that?
Good point.
Okay,
he acted his way out of war.
Yeah. You voted for Trump. Now, honestly, your opinion means shit at this point. Like, we don't even really, nothing you can say. I mean, just pull the lever again for the guy. I don't understand why you wouldn't do that. So you telling us you're going to vote for Hillary Clinton?
I don't know who I'd vote for.
Trump. All day. Every way.
I'm just waiting. I'm just letting it play out, and it's probably going to be like a day of decision, man.
But you're going to vote, right?
Yeah.
It is important that we
I'll
vote.
Probably vote
That's
early.
the one thing.
I'm probably going to vote early.
If nothing else, please vote. That's the important thing, I think, out of all this. I think
please vote for Donald Trump is what Halfpint's saying to you.
Please vote.
I mean, you and Dave Brown were fighting over who was the most like Trump.
That's a good point.
True?
Yes.
Okay. All right, man. Well,
let's bring it to a close, my man.
Let's give some social media shout-outs this week. We'll start doing that every week. We got to give a big shout-out to Dixie, who did buy one of our T-shirts, and it looks amazing.
Thank you.
She looks great in it. Yes, I'd say she's a 10 in that shirt all the way. I love Dixie. I said she's my favorite listener, so I know who she's voting for in polls for me. Michael Anthony, we gotta get to Korey though and Whiskey Girl 33 real quick. We gotta hammer this out, my friend.
Yeah.
You said, and I thought of this earlier, but I wanted to wait until now to bring it up, that every girl on Twitter loves you.
Did I say Twitter?
On Twitter.
In life.
Twitter. No, every girl in life. Yes. You said this on Twitter.
Yes,
every girl in life.
Yes.
Halfpint said, "How are you still married with that philosophy?" Halfpint, would you care to explain that to Korey?
It means
You mean so many ladies love Korey?
I got confidence. That's how I'm still married.
How is he married? He's got so many ladies that love him. Is that what you were saying? Or
Women
you
love
No,
me.
no, it's something
Men wanna
you
beat me,
said.
brah.
You said something along the lines
Or were
of,
you saying-
I know, it's like I already, something like I know you love me or something like that, or I don't have to say
So
it.
were you saying that Korey is a misogynist and you don't understand how any women love Korey? That's what I read into that. Is it fair to say you were saying that?
What were you saying?
Let me
Is
look
Korey
it
a
up.
misogynist?
Let me look it up.
I said all women love me, and then you said, how are you still married?
And she said, yeah. Is Korey a misogynist? Yes or no? Do you know what that means?
I don't know what it means.
You don't know what a misogynist means? It's like a Donald Trump dude. It's kind of like a man's man. Like, men are the best, women are the worst.
A misogynist pig. You never heard of it?
Like a 50s man. You know what I'm saying? Is Korey a misogynist? I've accused him of this on the show before. It's not the first time I've ever said this. I got some misogynistic views. I mean, the name of our website is menrule.net.
Yeah.
So
you came up with
half
it.
pint. I love how you put that on me. Half pint. Is Korey a misogynist? Yes or no? Just say it.
What's wrong with confidence, man?
Yes, I'll say yes and see what.
Say it. Just say
And see what
Korey is a
happens.
misogynist.
You got to have confidence, man. If you go around like, oh, nobody loves me. Well, women see that. If you go around going, dude, women love me. Dude, they might not say it on the outside, but on the inside they're going, yeah, we do. Trust me.
Love it. All right, so here's we go. Social media shout out, man. Thanks to everybody that's tweeted at us. Go on Mixed Feelings PC.
Yeah.
I believe that's what it was. I can check it out real quick. Korey, do you have anybody that, besides every lady on the internet, is there anybody you want to give a shout out?
Ladies on the internet, ladies in real life. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Check yes or no. Of course,
Check yes or no.
You always check yes.
Yeah, dude.
Go check out Jelly Roll 615. He has a new video up. He's actually coming out with a new album. He was kind enough to come on our show
Friend of the
a couple
show,
months back,
man.
and he's blowing up, man. He's doing great.
He is.
Mixed Feelings Podcast, like I said, go check them out. It is Mixed Feelings PC. Dixie, like I said, go get your shirt at menrule.net. You'll look as great as Dixie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, me and Dixie are the only two people in the world that have them right now that I know about. But we are we're having a contest right now. We have an old menrule.net. Speaking of misogyny, we have an old menrule.net T-shirt, the Caveman Evolution one that I'm giving away. It's a Men XL. We need you to either tweet us or get on Snapchat at loud_obnoxious and tell us why you want the shirt. We've already had a few entries, so keep that going. Your brother's one of them. He said the reason he deserves that shirt is because he's your brother and he's had to deal with you for 20 plus years.
That's a pretty good reason.
Yeah, that's pretty good. If we're going just on reasons alone, I'd have to give it to him, but we're not.
And he serves our country, so
that's
true.
two
good reasons.
So, any shout outs for you this week?
Casey with the K.
Why?
Because she's awesome. Why not?
Why? Have you been DMing her?
No, I have not been DMing her.
Texting her?
Nope.
You haven't texted her in a while?
Talking to her on the phone, hanging out at Red Door.
Nope.
Text
her lately, man.
I haven't texted her.
If I was you, I'd be texting her every day.
Yeah, if I was him, I would be too. All right,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yes, and of course, Ella de la Vega, before I forget.
Ella
de la Vega. Haven't talked about her lately.
No, we have not.
And thank you to Abigail Rich for calling.
Yeah, how did you not
tonight.
mention Abigail Rich, dude?
We gave her a whole segment on the show.
And will producer Dave be back next week? Is the ongoing question on the show. Half pint, yes or no?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
I'll give him a yes.
Yes. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's going to be hard for me to say no if you're both saying yes, because Korey has inside information, so he might know. So he.
No, I have. I mean,
you recorded with him this week.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He went out his way to record the other show,
so
since he couldn't make it tonight.
If you're for producer Dave, if you're in it for producer Dave, hopefully he'll be back next week. Who knows? All right, Halfpint. How can they? Oh, what did you learn today?
Wouldn't it be funny if we just started saying producer Dave wasn't here, and then at the end of every show we just have him close it out? We just don't let him talk.
That'd be
just
great.
Have him say like, "All right, guys, Trump out." That's the only thing he says.
There
is
you
Trump
go.
out.
Halfpint, what'd you learn this week?
Learn that you guys know how to look up anything about my past life. Learn that Korey is apparently a misogynist.
I'm proud of it. That's my new name on Twitter.
There you go. Do you know what misogynist is?
Let me look it up.
So you don't even know what it is. He called you.
He just told
literally
you.
called you something. You don't even know what it is.
A
What did we
misogynist
learn about
pig.
Halfpint, Korey? What did we learn about Halfpint? Number one.
We learned that he still lies.
Yes.
Okay.
After I've told him week after week to not lie, because David will go even more hardcore. Just tell the truth. And you found out tonight.
Yes.
That when you go, yes, he'll go, okay, and then you're done. That's all you got to do, my man. What misogynist? Read it.
It's a person who has a strong prejudice against women.
Yeah, that's about right.
A misogynist pig. Okay.
We also learned that Halfpint had an old YouTube series that 4 years we're still on that cliffhanger. What is the big announcement?
And you need to tell us, or we're going to find out.
We learned that he was a songwriter, a raconteur, a producer, a filmmaker. We didn't even talk about that. He made a silent film that's on YouTube. We'll put it up in the Twitter this week.
We should have played it.
We learned that Casey Hanna, we did. Casey Hanna still has, you still have a place in your heart for her, and you will not talk to women on the phone. Is that what we learned?
Yes, is what we learned.
Give out our plugs.
All right, then. You have been listening to Loud and Obnoxious. You can find us on menrule.net. That is menrule.net. Find us on Twitter at loud_obnoxious_ at menrulenet at David
MinRuleNet? What's MinRuleNet?
At MinRule Network.
There we go.
At MinRule Network. At
Tell
David
people what I just did. I took your little cue card and I threw it away.
Yeah, my little script.
I made him a cue card a few weeks ago.
And I threw it away.
Yeah, and he threw it away. So that's at David Ego, at Korey on the mic.
Yeah.
And at Halfpint's Point.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you can listen to us on iTunes.
That's important. Where can they hear us at?
You can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn Radio, and RadioVegas.rocks.
What about YouTube.com?
And you can look. Hey, we have a YouTube page.
Every episode's up.
Hey,
full
you can
HD
see
audio quality on those things.
You can see our smiling faces and everybody just going crazy.
You see the back Halfpint's head, which we agreed was probably in the best interest.
And I haven't given an update lately, but the actual bar is almost done. I just basically need to put the top on, and so hopefully in the next few weeks that'll be complete, and we'll move out of here and out to the bar area.
That'll be fun.
Hopefully this summer we will be out there this summer for sure.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. Everybody shout out Mandy, you didn't mention.
Mandy, Little Geek Lost. You can find her on Mondays here at menrule.net.
What's on Tuesday?
Tuesday's Craft Fruit Cinema.
Nope.
What?
It's Wednesday.
I don't believe there's anything on Tuesday.
There's nothing on Tuesday. Wednesday's Craft Fruit Cinema. Thursday's Geek Nerd Show. And Friday is Loud and Obnoxious.
There we go.
Loud and Obnoxious.
Man, get on menrule.net. It is updated weekly. All the shows are done, so get on it and do it. So I guess with that being said,
cruise out.
Typical American kid, I think not. I'm not your typical American. I'm not your typical American. I'm not your typical American. I'm not your typical American.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Yeah, boy.